kind of pulling away, and once you're playing catch up with them, it's tough.
And Dave was down there talking about, hey, let's slow down and have a good possession here.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a very good job of that. And it was one of those that the team that I consider I have a young team can learn from what they did on their end of the floor and took long possessions and then got us to foul them or got a very good look. And then we would come down and we would take a quick shot. We would drive, and we were getting into the paint, but it was in a position that nobody had to move yet. So we might actually beat them on the first drive and try to force it to our post player or something like that. So little lack of patience on our part, very good patience on their part.
When you were getting stops, though, were you giving them too many second and third chances on the boards? Obviously.
Yeah, that's going to be a struggle for us all year long. There's no doubt about that, and it is one that we're going to have to be a team rebounder, a team rebounding group. We do have a couple of very solid rebounders, but usually we're going to be outside. So too many second shots. I hope it wasn't a lack of effort. When I look at the film, it might be, but I'm not going to accuse our players of that at this point because I think that they probably were trying to get rebounds, and sometimes they just had longer arms and a little bit taller.
Were you scrappy tonight? I mean, you were hanging around, and every time you seemed like maybe you were going to get within arm's length, they would pull away again, and then you'd get close again. I mean, you were
scrappy at times. Scrappy at times, flat at times. I thought we were a little bit flat. Like you mentioned, the second quarter, I just didn't feel like we had great energy up and down the lineup. There's a couple players, and I'm not going to name them, but a couple players that I think would tell you they weren't on the top of their game tonight with just sort of energy. We didn't take a day off this weekend at all. I just felt with the time, so we're kind of in a 13 straight days of practice and games and all that kind of stuff, and I think it's showing a little bit, but it can't. We've got to have a couple more good days of practice because we've got a meaningful game on Saturday. If we can come here and whether it's against Breese Central or Alton, either one of those would be a good win and a growing experience for us.
Coach, talk about